Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for sake of showing you guys what I'm doing next. Can you see that? Now this ultimately, the new Mod Podge is going to go all the way down, but I can take the bigger brush to the rest of it. For sake of getting just in here where you want it, I use the smaller brush. Now I'm going to go in first with my orange because what I left was the red. I'm not going back over that. And I'm going to go in really close so that I can concentrate where I want the color to go. Closer in for details, farther away for blending. But I want this orange to go right along the line that I just created with the Mod Podge. Okay, shake off the excess. And then I'm going to go in with, I like this one. This is Aurora's Tail from Bolt Glitters. It's just really pretty, y'all. I don't know, it's like a pink color, but I kind of want to just go in a little bit with that. And I'm going to put it kind of like right on top of my orange because it's not going to stick as much to the Mod Podge, but it's going to leave some of that holographic iridescent goodness in there. Okay, now I'm going to use the, what am I going to use? Sorry guys, I did have this planned out, but I have so many glitters in front of me that now I'm in like glitter shock. Let's use this one. This is Neon Orange. And then I'm going to go, after the Neon Orange, I'm going to use the Sunflower again. So again, really close so that I can control where it's going. Putting that right underneath the previous layer of orange. And then going in with the Sunflower from Recollections, which is the yellow, and just finishing up coating that little bit of Mod Podge I did on there. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I want this to dry a little bit more before I put my coating down. Again, I'm just doing this section, not all the way around. I'll go around and finish all the way around after the video. But I just want to be able to show you guys the detail work that I'm doing here. So I'm just taking the big brush and getting the Mod Podge below where I just painted with the small brush. And I already have, can you see that? Where it's all the different colors. Now what I'm probably going to do once this dries a little bit, if you tap with your finger while it's still kind of wet, then it resurfaces some of your Mod Podge. Isn't that weird? But it does. So if you have somewhere that you don't like the blend, gently tap it with your finger wherever you're wanting that blend to be. And then go back in with whatever color it is that you're wanting. I'm going to use the orange. The darker orange into the lighter orange. And I'm just going to sprinkle that right in. Can you see that? Okay. I have some gold, and I think that's the next color that I'm going to use. It is gold from Recollections. No fancy names on this one. I'm going to go in right underneath my detail work with that gold. And then I think I'm going to use this again because I'm going to go into the blue. So this is the Sunflower. I'm going to go right under the gold with the Sunflower. And I'm going to take my brush and dab my brush into the sunflower because I want this blue to not have a straight line. So I want to make sure that it blends with that. So I'm literally kind of just stifling the Mod Podge on top of that last layer of yellow. And I'm going to do a little bit of a blue fade at the bottom. So I'm going to use Ocean from Recollections, and I'm going to dust it far away because I just want a little bit on there. And then I'm going to go for the Marine from Recollections for the very bottom. You guys can see this. Now the more colors you use, the better, honestly. See how that did there? Because I stippled it with the brush. Stippled, is that right? Stippled? It has to be. Last thing I'm going to do for the detailing, like I said, I'm going to go around and I'm going to do that to this too, but for the sake of the video, I'm just showing you guys in this little section right here. I'm going to get some more Mod Podge on my brush, and I'm going to clean up these top lines. I want them really pointy. And you can swirl them. They don't have to be straight up and down. This one I'm going to kind of curve over a little bit. And then I'm going to add a few little fire licks, like a teardrop almost. I'm going to add a couple of those. And you guys, this is just in my brain. Feel free to do this however works best for you. It doesn't have to be the way that I did it. For my little licks, I'm going to use the same color that I used at the top. So I'm going to go in and put that on the little details I added to the tips and to my fire licks. I'm also going to add some of the gold to the fire licks, to the little pieces I just added. And I'm going in kind of heavy with this because I already dusted it with the reddish pink color that I was using. All right, where is my... There it is. Taking the orange, and I just have a place here where the Mod Podge is still. Mod Podge? I said that, guys. I just said Mod Podge. Okay. I'm not really liking this color. I don't like the neon orange. So, for future reference, don't use that one. It's ugly. I don't like it, and I want it to not be on there. I'm going to use the Aurora's tail over the top of that. And I just tapped it so the Mod Podge comes back up to the surface. All right. Doesn't look like a whole lot right now, but once I get it cleaned up, I can show you guys all the details that we just did. Okay, this is the final product. Now this can be changed to your liking. It can be used, any colors can be used on this. You can do it however you see fit. It just struck me that I wanted to do some fire, so I did some fire. Look forward to seeing what you guys come up with.